Mr. Switch, good evening. You've been made the host. You can go ahead.
All right. Good evening, Ramak. So, I went to go and watch my movie back, oh guys. I went to go and watch my movie, but then it turns out that my movie cannot play because I am on this call. Hmm? Because I am on this call. But it's okay. So give them like 3 or 4 more minutes. But once we get to 100 participants, I'll start. So let me just people before then, all right? Yes. So, like I was telling you guys yesterday, can you guys hear me? Those of you that I are here. Uh-huh. Okay, see, like I was telling people yesterday, I have power. People don't believe it. I heal the sick. Yeah, see, let's do practicals. All right, let's do practicals. Let me show you people something. If you are sick now, if you are sick like right now in your body, yeah, let me just pour a little bit of energy. If you are sick in inside your body now, just carry your hand and touch there, touch it there. Yes, touch it very fast so that let me heal you. Hmm. See. Hmm. It's gone. See, very simple. It's very easy stuff. What do you think? Do you think I was going to shout and start praying? It's very simple stuff now. Healing the sick is not that hard. Literal, I'm literal. I've walked outside. I'm GT people because we're waiting for these guys to come on this call. Hmm. And there was a particular day I was walking. I and my friends were walking out, and it was very crazy. See, you don't understand. We used to go and be looking for trouble. Like we'll go out and be looking for people that are sick. That's what we used to do. We'll go and find crippled people. We'll find that crippled people was our main wahala because a crippled person you cannot say no, it's maybe the thing just vanish. No, the person will walk, you will see it. So the person is walking and you're seeing it, you know that true. That's the way you do your work. Do you understand? One day we went out, that day what we went and met was stroke. Yes, crazy disease, stroke. You see, stroke is crazy. Like you not be able to move that part of your body. Literally, it's as though that part has died because it's no longer connected to the spine. See, I held the man's hand. The man thought, like you people now, the man thought I was going to shout. In Jesus' name, I pray that you. I just held the hand. I looked at the man, looked at the man, looked at the man. Then I said, Amen. The man too said, Amen. So he now, that, when he said Amen, right? He jerked. He was like, which can healing be this one? Then he moved his hand. I said, move it again. He moved the hand. I said, move it again. He moved the hand. It's called power. Do you understand? It's easy work. Easy work. The day we met one crippled man, we saw the crippled man. Oh, we followed the man on bike. I told people, see, we like trouble. You don't believe it. We like trouble very well. We followed that crippled man on bike. Went to sorry about that, Christian. Stroke is a very serious. It's a very serious issue. Went to the crippled man. The man was even inside bed. Imagine crippled day inside bed. In the bed on Sunday, on the hot Sunday afternoon, in the bed. We went there. We said, come outside. Come outside. We see, well, you have power, but you have to be a bit rude. So because the man was like, well, what do we mean by you should come outside? I said, do you want to walk or not? The man just jejely waka come outside. Like, see, he just walked outside calmly. Calmly. Then we put our hands on the leg. We see leg, walk. Told the man stand up. We're at 100 participants now. It's time to begin. I'll tell you the story by the end of class. Finish it for you people. I'll finish what happened. All right. So, good evening, everybody. Now, all of you should greet me back. I trust you all had a great day. Greet me back. Go and write it in the comment. Go and write it in the comment box. I be where that place I normally type a question. Go and type it there. Good evening, right? Good evening. Sure. Good evening, promise. Good evening, Jane, David, Okeke, Tomiwa, Yeah? Now it's too much now. How do you want me to now read all the good evening? Deborah, happiness. The one that's on my screen that I will see and read. Is the one now you people are sending it too fast now. You people don't have decorum. It's one person after the other. And Dada. Glory to God. Hallelujah. So let's get down to business now. Oh, yes. Happy new month. Guess what? Guess what, guys? This month, like this was we are now. This month is my birthday month. But of course, me the switch doesn't care about birthdays. So I'll not tell people the date so that nobody come and disturb my life with happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday. No way. No way. I will not tell people. Uh-huh. I despise birthdays. As a man, I don't see the reason why you're celebrating birthday. There's nothing that you achieved by coming to this world. You just came to this world to suffer. So I don't celebrate my birthdays. I celebrate achievements and everything. My birthdays are just normal days. Of course, let me tell you people, we have 2 minutes left. Your birthdays are not normal days. So I'm serious. Your birthdays are not normal days. Just trust me in that one. Yes. When the day of my birthday reach, I used to meet midwife spirits. Yes, that's the ones that form your body and everything before you come to this world. I used to meet some of them on my birthdays. Yes. Sit down and ask God for anything I want to see. No. This is what I really hate these calls. Can you guys hear me? Good. So, uh so on my birthday again, like I told you guys, it's a very beautiful day for me. Yes, I can stand up and be like, dear Father, today I want to see the entire world, like literally the entire world, not by traveling outside. Though now that one will take too much time and stress. He will show me everything. Yes. So now it's 10, it's 8:10, it's 8:10, and it's now we're going to begin. All right. So forget about birthday. Ngwa, thank you. Now let's get to business. So I saw the assignments that most of you did, and you did very well with your assignments. You did very well with your assignment, and it was nice, right? It was nice. Although some of you cannot read your books. Yes. So I noticed some of you came late to this class. You came late to this technical class, and you cannot go and start the classes from beginning. You are unwise. Yes, it's me that called you that name. You are unwise because if you cannot go and sit down in the recording, follow the recording one by one, until you jam us, until you catch up with us. Jam us first. Why did you come into the class and rush and come and be thinking that you will understand things like the people who have been here from day one? There's no possibility. Zero. Right? So you have to take this thing one step at a time. Technical analysis is not something that they used to rush. I told you I used 2 to 3 months inside my room mastering technical analysis. Over 100 hours of YouTube videos. Do you understand? That's after paying for mentorship for different people. I had over 100 hours of YouTube videos. What I went to YouTube to do was not going to go and learn, because some of you, that's one of your plagues. It's a plague. You don't know. Every small thing, hey, I will go to YouTube. Hey, I will go to YouTube. Look at you. No wonder your life is very slow. You don't know. Your life is very slow because you don't want to invest in yourself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I paid everybody. I learned everything I could learn from everybody first. So when I went to YouTube, what I was going to YouTube to go and do, what do you think I was going to go and do there? I was going there to go and cement the knowledge that I've already known. But I still watched over 100 hours worth of videos. And I still have a 10-hour video now that I'm going through. Do you understand? So I'm taking the process by process. It's a process, it's a growth process. And you not even know the day that you now wake up and be like, Jesus. See me, oh, I'm analyzing. See me, oh, I even have my community. See me, oh, I'm making this much money from trading. You will not know the day that comes. All right. You will not know the day that will come. But you have to take it one step at a time. So those of you who are coming in just now and you're asking me plenty foolish questions that we have already answered and finished, I will just be jumping your question and be passing like that, be jumping your question. And if you ask it too much, I would don't try me. Go and watch videos, right? That's how some people were even helping me to answer some people's questions this evening in the group, right? And they were basically saying, this thing, go and watch video. Yes, because if I say it again now, it will be like noise. I've said it too much. There are many things I've said too much. All right, good, thank you. Now let's get started now, shall we? Don't worry, class has not started. Now class is about to start. Today, let me share my screen. Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen right away. Today we are going to discuss the candlestick pattern that some of you were using since yesterday. Yes, just double head, you were using it yesterday and today for your assignment. But don't worry, I will discuss it with you today. And it's the same thing we discussed yesterday, just that it is just one single thing makes it different. And I wish you guys were unmuted, but you people cannot keep quiet. If you people could keep quiet now, they would have unmuted all of you, so that I'll be asking you questions, right? But don't worry, I'm here. I will draw the thing here today and ask you people what the difference is, right? But first of all, today what we are going to be discussing is pin bars. Pin bars. All right. We're going to discuss the pin bar candlestick. Write it down. We're going to discuss the pin bar candlestick. We're going to discuss the pin bar candlestick. Now, see as I write the name, Abi, let me write it again, Seth. Because I noticed that some of you are spelling those names the way you want to spell it. That's how somebody went and called Doji Doggy. Yeah. And then another person called gravestone. Another person called it stony grave. All these nicknames you guys don't. No. The names are flashy. Yeah, wait. The names are flashy. Do you understand? The names are flashy. All right. But that's not the name, I beg. Because I'm not training you to go and be inside your bedroom. I'm training you so that you can meet with other traders, you can interact with other traders, you can know what you are doing when you are talking to other traders. So if you go to say, guys, can you see the price action? It's a dog you. Then we'll be like, when this one enter market, do you understand? When did we start doing doggy technical analysis? Do you understand? It's crazy. And then the other person, stony grave. There is no brother. Brother, I beg. I wrote the names clearly yesterday. I wrote it and I left it there. All right. So today, look at it now. Oh yeah, people should stop reacting. Today, see the name, the pin bar. Write it down. The pin bar. Today we are going to discuss what? The pin bar. The pin bar candle stick. All right. So we have bullish and bearish pin bars. So we have the bullish pin bar and the bearish pin bar. We have the bullish pin bar and we have the bearish pin bar. All right. So just write that down. We have two types of pin bars. We have two types of pin bars. We have two types of pin bars. The bullish pin bar and the bearish pin bar. Write it down. We have the bullish pin bar and the bearish pin bar. Okay, good. Now, I want to ask you people a question. Now, you guys are going to answer it in the comment section. All right. So I want to ask you people this question. I want to draw 4 different candlestick patterns now. Please bear with me. Okay, that's the first one. Bear with me. So, but I think this is the second one. Where should I use green color to draw themselves? Sure. Is the third one. And you push you calm down now. There's no giveaway. Emeka, I can see your hand. You're already rushing to answer because you are thinking that I will now give you my money. All right. You are rushing to answer. I will not give you my money. All right. Now, guys, I want to ask you a question. All right, I want to ask you a very simple question. So we have A, we have A, we have B, we have C, and we have D. So let's do a very simple exercise that will help us complete this class in a few minutes. What do you think A is? What does A look like? What does A look like? I'm listening. What does A look like to you? Okay, I'm seeing dragonfly. I'm seeing dragon. You see another one again, and nobody don't give another name. Don't call him dragon. Now this is what they do, Abi. A is a dragonfly. Good, good, good. So I'm seeing a lot of dragonfly. Yo! Did I see somebody write gravestone? Okay. So that's where people came from. Those of you that are writing stony grave. Is this thing that you thought is stony grave, Abi? This is called the dragonfly, all right? Very good. Thank you. So a lot of you have said dragonfly. Relax, relax. Oh yeah, calm down now. Let me ask you with the next one. What do you think C is? I want to make this thing so easy for us. What do you think C is? What do you think C is? Look at C. No real body, long upper tail. What is C? What is C? Thank you. Gravestone doji. Gravestone doji. Gravestone doji. Gravestone doji. I'm waiting for that person to write stony grave. I'm looking at that person. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you, my brother. Okay. Seems like you're not in class today. That's okay. That's still fine. Now, I want you guys to look. Wait. Oh yeah, it's enough. Oh yeah, stop writing. Stop writing now. Let's talk. Let's talk, guys. Do you notice any difference between A and B and between C and D? Is there one difference that you can see? Can anybody see any difference? Is there something that looks very, very different about these two? These brothers, they look alike. Oh, they look alike. But is there a presence of something that is looking? Kai, Ruth, are you married? Wait first. You should calm down now. You should stop typing. Leave the comment section for Ruth. Ruth, are you married? Because I have one of my Ruth is single. I have one of my cousin brother in the village. I'll be looking for a good woman to give. All right. Okay. So wait, guys. This is so beautiful. Now, the same thing I want to ask you. Look at C and D. Look at C and D. Is there something that simply differentiates them? Is there something that simply differentiates them? Is the real body. Thank you. I'm glad your eyes can now see the market. You see, if I had not taught you what real body is now, do you know you will not be confused about what this thing is? All right, good. So the curriculum is correctly written down. All right, very perfect. Now, one of them has no real body, and one of them has the presence of a real body. Now, those candles that you were showing me, that I do, some of you in your assignments, I was saying, no, this one has a real body. This one has a real body. Those ones that you were showing me, did they work or did they not work? But the main problem I had was that this guy has a real body. Now, those ones that have real bodies are called pin bars. Very simple teaching, Abi. Oh yeah, now let's jump and let's go and get their structure. All right. So this is the simple difference between what we were talking about yesterday. Everything is the same. Yes, it's just the presence of what? Real bodies. And one small rule I'll give to you people. Okay, good. So easy work, very, very easy work. So yes, this is the movie I've been watching. I told you guys, Alchemy of Souls. I told you people. Let's come into our chat now. Let me bend my chat sideways. Now let the teaching begin. Some of you that will send me chat like this, I don't know if I told you that I have X-ray vision. Yes, it's only if I tell you that I have X-ray vision. I used to see like the sun. That's why you send me something like this, my brother. How do you want me? Which type of zoom do you want to zoom? Which type of zoom do you want to zoom to see what is here? How about now, bro? Why are you doing me like this? Did I do you something bad? If you know that you are angry at me, you talk it. Sure? No. Why will you send me this thing? I know you are trying to show me that yes, oh boss, the thing work, but bro, calm down, relax. See, let me show you something. See, look at this. Can you see this? This is a clear chart. Or I can still even zoom it more, a little bit more. All I have to do is to show the move itself. The move that happened is what I really want to show. So I can do this, right? I can see, yes, this is perfect too. We have no problem with this. The thing I will not have problem with is what some of you are doing. Some of you will now bring your chart like this. What is this? I want to die here. Is this? Are you trying to wait? Let me ask you a question. Can you analyze the chart like this? So why do you think that me I can analyze it like this? Okay, is it because I told you I'm a professional? I'm a beginner. Don't try me. I'm a very big beginner. How do you want me to see your candlestick like this? Try for me now. Try for me. Just use here. Use this price section. You see price section, right? Use it. And you know what? Set it like this. Do you understand? It makes it more beautiful. If I send this for you now, you can easily see my what? My dragonfly and my gravestone. All right, my stony grave. You can see my stony grave there, right? It's gravestone before some newbies that just enter the call today will be thinking there's something like stony grave. So I will not use that wrong word again. It's gravestone, my brother. Thank you. Good. So let's discuss the pin bars now, all right? So I just wanted to say that again once more. And then there are others like you, some of you will send your chart like this. What is this? Can you analyze this? My question is this. Can you analyze that chart? If you can analyze it, I swear I'll mark it. If you can analyze your chart like this, right, I will mark it. But I don't think so. You can't analyze your chart at least. Minimum. This is how you can analyze that. Minimum. This is how you can analyze your chart. By the time you even get something like this, you can't analyze it again. I am a professional, so I can analyze this type of chart using pure market structure. No candlesticks, because I can't even see the candlesticks. I told you from the beginning, from the very first day, that candlestick is what? It's micro, meaning you have to zoom in to see it. Price action is micro. So we have to zoom in and catch it. When we catch it, then we can add it to maybe market structure or any of those things which you are going to learn later on. All right, good. So I think we're already done for today's class. So let's just discuss this, brother, very fast. I will not be fast, so don't worry, I will not be fast. So the pin bars, the pin, just I'm writing it out today again, Abi. Let me see wrong name today. Let me just see wrong name today, my brother. The pin bars, the pin bar candlestick pattern. You can write it like that. Today we are discussing the pin bar candlestick pattern. Like I said again, we have two types of pin bars. We have two types of pin bars. We have the bullish. We have the bullish pin bar. All right. And we also have the bearish. I don't know if this place will need to write this thing, yeah? We also have the bearish. So we have the bullish pin bar and the bearish pin bar. I'm sure you have written that down already. Yes, because I said it before from the very start. Now let us discuss the bullish pin bar. So we are discussing what? Bullish pin bar. Bullish pin bar. Bullish pin bar. So let us discuss the bullish pin bar. Please quickly write that down. So now remember how we did it yesterday. Now we spoke about the gravestone, the dragonfly, then we spoke about the gravestone, right? Good. Let us discuss the bullish pin bar. Number one. Very simple. The bullish pin bar. The bullish pin bar. The bullish pin bar is also called the hammer. It's also called what? Hammer. Like your hammer in the house. The reason why it's called hammer is because it looks like a hammer, all right? So I'm just saying that now so you understand. It's also called the hammer. Write that down. Number 2. So I'm refreshing your memory now. Number 2. The bullish pin bar is a bullish candlestick pattern, or the hammer is a bullish candlestick pattern. The bullish pin bar is a bullish candlestick pattern, or the hammer is what? Is a bullish candlestick pattern. It's what? A bullish candlestick pattern. Number 3. Since it is a bullish candlestick pattern, since it is a bullish candlestick pattern, since it is a bullish candlestick pattern, it is only useful to us at the bottom. It is only useful to us at the bottom, or at a bottom, anyone you want to use. It is only useful to us at a bottom. Since it is a bullish pattern, since it is a bullish candlestick pattern, it is only useful to us at the bottom. Number 4. Since it is a bullish candlestick pattern, you already know what I want to say. We use long position tool to represent. We use a long position tool to represent it. Does this mean if I see a bullish pin bar or a hammer at the top, is not a hammer? No. Or I will just pass it? No. What we are saying is this: as long as this candlestick is concerned, as long as the bullish pin bar is concerned, where we want to find it to make money, because it's money we are here to make. You are not here to show the switch structure. You are here to see how the money is being made, how people literally make money. You don't know people make a lot of money from these things. They have strategies upon strategies on these patterns. I can't teach you them, because if we are talking about them, I will just go crazy here. Right? They have strategies upon strategies. People literally trade these things. So I need to show you where they find it and trade it. Where is the sweet place that they find it and trade it? For a bullish candlestick pattern, it is the bottom. And if I wanted to represent it to somebody else, my fellow trader, I want to say, okay, see, this is where I want to take my entry because of this candlestick pattern. What tool will I use? Since it's a bullish candlestick pattern, I will use a long position tool. I don't want us to have problem with this thing. I will use what? A long position tool. Don't ask me where to find long position tool. You better go back to YouTube fast. Thank you. Now let's talk about the structure. So I think that was number 4, right? I mean, that's number 5, I think, probably. Whatever number you are going on. All right. The next number you are going on now. Write this down. The hammer or the bullish pin bar has the presence of a long lower tail, the presence of a long lower shadow, right? Because that's the one you understand. The presence of a long lower shadow, the presence of a long lower shadow, the presence of a long lower shadow, and a small real body. And a small real body. And a small real body. This is a hammer or a bullish pin bar. I'm sure you have used the hammer before once in your life, or you must have seen it, or they must have drawn it in your school or something. Looks like it, right? That's why it's called a hammer candlestick pattern. Hmm? Hmm? Good. So the structure is just like the doji, just like the dragonfly doji, right? It's just like it's like letter T, but this letter T has what? The presence of a what? A real body. It has the presence of a real body. It has the presence of what? A real body. It has the presence of what? A real body. This also is a hammer. So write this down. This also is a hammer. Now write this down. Whether the candlestick is bullish or bearish does not matter. Whether the candlestick, not the candlestick pattern, please. Whether the candlestick, a bullish candlestick is a candlestick that has what? Is closed above is open. A bearish candlestick is a candlestick that has what? It's open, is closed below is open. So whether it's any of those things, it doesn't matter. It is the structure of the hammer that matters. It is the structure of the hammer that literally matters. It is what? The structure of the hammer that matters. So yes, these two things that you are seeing here now are both what? Bullish candlestick patterns. They are both what? Bullish candlestick patterns. This is the hammer. Now, write this thing now. The major rule for every hammer, for every pin bar, whether bullish or bearish, the major rule. Write this thing down. Write this thing down. Write it down. You're going to use it for your assignment, so write it down. Because I'll be a bit more strict. Although sometimes when I want to be a bit more strict, I see that's going to cause me a lot of stress. I still do it regardless. It's for your good. So write this one down. I give you all the rules, right? So that when you are looking, when you're trying to look at that thing you're looking at, read your book again. It's just 5 or 6 rules. Why are you being lazy? Read what you wrote down. Is this thing that you wrote down aligning with what is on the chart? You say, okay, yes, this thing align. Oh yeah, let me go. Do you understand? So the general rule, the major rule of a pin bar is this. Listen carefully because it might confuse you. So listen carefully and write it down jejely with me. For a bullish pin bar to be perfect, or for a pin bar to be perfect, you write it twice in this class. For a pin bar to be perfect, you can write for a bullish pin bar because we're talking about bullish pin bar now, all right? For a bullish pin bar to be perfect, for this thing to be perfect, you see this that we're looking at now, for it to be perfect, because now I know somebody's asking his mind already. He said, boss, so that means all I just need to do is that let the lower shadow be longer. That is not all. That is not all. There's something that makes it beautiful. What is that? For a bullish pin bar to be perfect, the size of the lower shadow, the size of the lower shadow, the size of the lower shadow must be at least twice. Must be at least twice. Did you hear the word must now? It's not like the engulfing bar where I said should. Now I'm saying it must. It must be at least twice the size of the real body. It must be at least what? Twice the size of the real body. It must be at least what? Twice the size of the real body. The size of the what? Of the shadow. The size of the lower shadow. Because remember, we just said in a few steps upward, we said it has the presence of a long lower shadow and the presence of a small real body. That's what we said, Abi. Now we are saying for it to be perfect, for us to have come across perfection, the only way that we can say no, this pin bar is a pin bar, and it works for me is that the size of be at least twice the size of the real body. Must be at least what? Must be at least must write it in your book. Must be at least twice the size of this real body. Now somebody is asking me, boss, what does that mean? Because that might sound a bit confusing. What I'm saying is this: you see this real body. If we measure the size, you see the real body from up to the low of the real body. You see that there? If we are to measure the size, in fact, let me draw a bigger one so that I think it will help us more. Is that if we are to measure that real body, I want to draw something bigger. Good. What we are saying here is this, my brother, is that if we are to measure from this top here to the bottom, from the open to the close, because that's the real body, right? The distance between the open and the close. For the distance here, if we are to measure it and try to add it here, put it inside here, this distance should enter here at least 3 times or 2 times. Now watch what I'm showing. Now let me show you literally. Right? So let's say we have measured the size of that real body. We are saying that for the pin bar to be perfect, that is but in 2 times minimum. It's basically telling us what? That the size of this shadow should be at least twice the size of the real body, which is what I just showed you here. So if we are trying to carry the real body and put on top of the shadow and put it on top of the shadow and put it on top of the shadow, at least 2 times the real body should enter completely. That is when you know that a bullish pin bar is perfect. That is when you have discovered a bullish pin bar. And this is the only difference. This is one of the major difference between this brother here and the dragonfly doji. The psychology remains the same, and I will teach you that now. So structurally, this is a pin bar. This is a bullish pin bar. Structurally, you can draw it. Remember, I told you guys that you can be drawing them, right? Structurally, this is a bullish pin bar. This is, of course, in red. You can also have it in our green candle. Doesn't matter. Okay? I'm sure that thing should have entered your head by now. It doesn't matter. So we can also have it in our green candle, right? Good. Somebody is asking, boss, can you have an upper shadow? Yes, you can have a little bit of upper shadow, not much. A little bit of upper shadow. Okay? Very good. Just like how we discussed with the dragonfly. You can have a little bit of upper shadow, no wahala. As you can see, I'm even having upper shadows on my own candles that I'm drawing. Is that not so? Very beautiful. So you see, this is the structure of a hammer or a bullish pin bar. Anyone you want to call it. All right. Anyone you want to call it is fine. If you know that one of them is going to confuse you, the best thing to just call them is bullish pin bar and bearish pin bar. That's all. You don't have to call their second names, please. You don't have to call their second names. Once you talk about it like that, people already understand what you are talking about. Okay. Now I want you guys to understand that this thing is a powerful candlestick pattern. Very powerful. In fact, I love it. When I see it, my body will sweet me. I entered a trade recently just because of this thing. And it went very perfectly. That's why I love it. It's sweet. It is sweet. So I'm sure you have written this down. I'm sure you have written everything down. Now, the next thing, remember, after structure, what do we go for? Psychology. Meaning, what can we understand after looking at this thing? What is this guy telling us? What is a bullish pin bar talking about? What is the mystery of the bullish pin bar? What is now that I've seen the structure, I don't see them, it don't appear. Switch. What do you mean? What does it mean? I will show you. I told you. It's not different from dragonfly doji. Very simply, what does it mean? So the market, first of all, remember, where do we find it? Where do we find it? According to your book, I'm sure you wrote we find it at the bottom. For it to be useful to us, it must find it at the bottom. And for us to get to the bottom, sellers must have been selling. Is that so? So that means market was crashing. Good. So sellers were selling. So basically, what? Sellers were selling. They were selling. Right? They were selling. I don't even want to start it here. Let me start it somewhere else so I can get a better view. Right? So sellers were selling. They were selling. Right? They were selling this market. Right? Then we got to what? A particular bottom. There's something formed. Let me just change the color so that it will not confuse you too much. Something formed. We had a candlestick with a long lower shadow and a small real body that is at least twice the size of the shadow. That the shadow is at least twice the size of the body, right? We had the formation of a pin bar. It had real body. This one has real body. No wahala. Now we found it where? At a particular bottom. Bottoms could be support, and it could be a support level, it could be a demand level, it could be an order block zone, it could be a fair value gap zone, right? It could be anything. It could be a liquidity zone, it could be a change of characters, whatever, right? It could be a bottom, right? So we found it where? At a bottom. What does this guy tell us? Do you remember the mystery of the doji, the dragonfly doji? Do you remember it? Is that what? As sellers are now selling this market, selling and selling. So selling pressure is good, right? Selling pressure, we get to the bottom. Sellers did not even care that we reach bottom. They are very disrespectful people. They didn't care that we have reached bottom. Guess what they did? They sold again. So that's why the week appears, of course, normally, right? So they sold again. But then by the time they got to this point, buyers say lie, buyers say lie. You don't do. This disrespect and humiliation is too much. Let's fight against these sellers. And buyers began to buy. They bought, and closed with a small real body. In this case, now, let's say this is a bullish candlestick, right? In this case, they even closed above the entry. Chai! So buyers strong like this. Sellers will now be looking at it and be like, buyers strong like this? How can they even buy to the point that they went above opening price? And they now closed. Market session now closed. What do you think will happen next? This is telling us something. It's telling us that, look, after all this selling pressure, sellers came here and sold again. Let me use different candles so that you can see it well. Sellers sold to this point. That's the reason why you are having what? A week. Do you understand me? Then something happened. Buyers now injected what? Liquidity. Buyers now started what? Buying. They started buying, right? And they bought until they even went above opening price. Wow, that's real pressure. Remember what I told you guys yesterday? I said, although the previous moves can tell you the current direction of the market, the current pressure, the current controller, the current winner of the market, right? Because it is always a game of buyers and sellers fighting, right? So the one that is in control of the market, the previous candles can show you. But the major pressure in the market, is in what? The current candle. I said that yesterday, Abi. It is nothing but the current candle. The pressure that current candle is having now, that is the pressure in the market. So imagine that after sellers carry their last armor, push market to this side, their last fighting power, they pushed it to this side. Buyers now disrespected them, pushed it back above entry. Chai. That means buyers have now not, the buyers have completely humiliated the sellers. Next thing that you expect from the market is boom, upside. Why? Buyers have now taken over the market. That is the psychology behind this brother that we call the bullish pin bar. It's a very simple candlestick pattern. Is this thing different from what I explained yesterday about the doji? I don't think so. About the dragonfly doji, I don't think so. So we know sellers are winning the game. Sellers are winning. They are winning, right? They even get to the bottom. Instead of them to at least say, okay, no, let us just allow buyers to win. They did not care. They still sold. Shit. They sold. Then sold and got to a particular point. Then buyers say, Kai, these people don't have respect. They don't have home training. Let's teach them a lesson. Buyers began to enter the market. They began to buy, destroying selling pressure. They destroyed it until what? They even got above entry price before market closed. Kai, that's a lot of pressure, right? And boom, market reverses to the upside. It's a very simple thing. Very simple. All right? So let's keep that aside. Now, what about the other brother, which is the opposite of this one? The bearish pin bar. The what? The The bearish pin bar. Good. I think my handwriting has become better. I'll see my handwriting now. Sure. The bearish pin bar. Right. So now, right headline, head topic. The bearish pin bar. The bearish pin bar. So we have finished speaking about the bullish. Now we have spoken about the psychology. Its structure, its formation, and its psychology now, right? Or its understanding or its meaning, right? Good. Now let's talk about the bearish. The bearish is exactly the opposite of the bullish, just like how the gravestone was exactly the opposite of what? Of the dragonfly. So let's use it now. Let's talk about it very quickly, right? Number one. The bearish pin bar is also called the shooting star. The bearish pin bar is also called the shooting star. The bearish pin bar is also called the shooting star. The bearish pin bar is also called the shooting star. Okay, so just like the first one, you can call it either bullish pin bar or you call it hammer. This one, you can call it either bearish pin bar or you call it what? Shooting star. So please give me a minute or two. Let me get something very quickly. Give me a minute or two. I'm coming now. So write that down. Number two. Let me give you number two. Number two. It is a bearish candlestick pattern. Number two. It is a bearish candlestick pattern. Number two. It is a bearish candlestick pattern. So give me a minute, please. Thank you. Number three. Since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, it is only useful to us. It is only useful to us when found at the top. When found at the top. It is only useful to us when found at the top. It is only useful to us when found at the top. Inugo? Number four. Since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, you know what I'm about to say now? Since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, Since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, we use the short position tool. We use the short position tool. We use the short position tool to represent it. To represent it. To represent it. To represent it. I'd call it the Nigerian way. You know, I'm an American and I speak very good American English. But if I try to speak American English, you guys are not going to understand it. So, to represent it. To represent it. Okay? So, let me catch you. As me and you analyze, let me catch you. Carry bearish candlestick. Okay, carry short position too, and go and try to represent bullish candlestick. Don't worry. Because I think, because I have not appeared in anybody's dream, you people don't take me very seriously. So I'll teach you a lesson. Good. Teach you people a lesson now. Person that will try that thing, the next person that try that thing, will definitely see me in your dream. I promise you. All right. Good. So I've written that down, right? These are the normal things. Now, the reason why I keep repeating this thing is so that it will stick inside your heart. You will know. You will know. It's not something that I said it only once, so boss, I forgot. No, I keep saying it every day, even though I'm not supposed to. But I say it every day, right? So you can grasp it, right, and keep it in your body. Are you getting me? Please. All right. Now, number 5, the actual structure. Let's talk about the actual structure now. Number 5. It is a candlestick pattern. It is a candlestick pattern with a long upper shadow. With a long upper shadow. With a long upper shadow. And a little real body. With a long upper shadow and a little real body. With a long upper shadow and a little real body. With a long upper shadow and a little real body. With a long upper shadow and a little real body. Now, I'm sure you're not asking me why I'm drawing both bullish and bearish candlestick. It's because it doesn't matter. So write it down. Whether the bearish pin bar, which is number 6, so write it down. Whether the bearish pin bar, closes as a bullish or bearish candlestick, closes as a bullish or bearish candlestick, whether it closes as a bearish or a bullish candlestick does not matter. Write it. Does not matter. It is the structure that matters. It is what? The structure that matters. And what is the structure we just spoke about now? A long upper shadow and a little real body. So the only difference between this brother, the only glory that this brother has that the gravestone does not have, is that the gravestone has no real body. But this brother has the presence of what? Of a real body. Just small one, no wahala. But it has the presence of what? A real body. And now let me prophesy. You people should note, by tomorrow, people will be dropping me gravestone doji instead of this thing. Don't worry, you see it. I'll show you people. Somebody will drop a gravestone doji, and it's to let me make this prophecy more very clear for you. You see, it will be somebody that dropped pin bar today. Yes, it dropped one with real body. That will now drop one without real body tomorrow. Don't worry, you see, I'm a prophet. I've entered my anointing now. So please, right? The only difference between this brother and a gravestone, right? And a gravestone doji is what? This brother has the presence of a real body. The bearish pin bar or the shooting star has the presence of a real body. Number 7 and the final thing. Number 7 and the final thing. The size for a bearish pin bar to be perfect, write this thing down. For a bearish pin bar to be perfect, for us to find a good bearish pin bar, any English you want to write, put it that way. For us to find a good bearish pin bar, for us to find a good bearish pin bar, the size of this upper shadow, the size of this upper shadow must be at least twice the size of the body. At least what? Twice the size of the body. At least what? Twice the size of the body. At least what? Twice the size of the real body. For us to find a perfect bearish pin bar, just like the way we spoke about the bullish pin bar, we need to see that the size of the shadow is at least twice the size of this real body. What does that mean in layman terms? What that means is very simple. Is that, look, if we wanted to calculate the distance from here to here, right? Wanted to calculate the distance, you should be able to enter inside this shadow that you're seeing here at least 2 times. At least, even if it's not 3 times, at least 2 times. So the more the times that real body can enter into the pin bar, the better the pin bar you have found. But don't go and find one that has shadow like this. So it's not me that send you like that. Just jump down and pass. Okay, good. Don't go and find one that has shadow like that. Now you know the good structure, right? At least 2 times. Minimum, it must 2 times the size of what? The real body. And what's the meaning of this guy say? What does this guy even do? What do we even mean by that guy? It's just stressing our life. Now, where do we find it? At the top, Abi? Before we go to the top, what happens? What needs to happen before we go to the top? A bullish move needs to occur. Somebody say bullish move. A bullish move needs to occur. Before we get to the top, that means buyers must have been buying, correct? Good. So let's just get some buy candles now, all right? So buyers have been buying, all right? So we are buying. Have good buying pressure in the market, right? Good. Then something occurs. What? At a top, something appears. We now see a long upper shadow. Don't worry, I'll show you what it means, right? And then it has the presence of what? Of a real body, all right? So it has the presence of a real body. Now, why is this guy so powerful? Why is that guy so what? So powerful. What makes the pin bar so powerful? What makes the bearish guy so powerful? It's very simple. It's just like the psychology of the Greystone Doji. Is that there were what? There was buying pressure, right? So the market was completely in buys. Then something happened. We now came to what? To this top. I just changed the color. We came to what? To the top. By the time we got to a top, something occurred. The buyers did not stop. They don't have respect. Yes, they don't have respect. Buyers continued buying. They continued buying. They continued buying until we got. Let me delete that. Let me use something else. They continued buying. They continued buying until we got to a particular top. Sellers now say no, this thing is too much. This disrespect and humiliation is too much. Let us go against what? Against buying pressure. So sellers began to deal with buying pressure. They began to deal with buying pressure. They dealt with buying pressure until the thing even came above the opening price. They dealt with buying pressure until it came above the opening price, until it created this long upper shadow and a small real body. That's the major thing. It created what? A long upper shadow and a small real body. Kai, it means that what? True, sellers have overpowered the buyers. Sellers have done what? They have now overpowered the buyers. Those buyers that had strength, they had strength even at this level to the point that they pushed the market to the upside. The sellers came and said, no, we want to move from here. We want to stop this thing, and it will not happen. So they began to what? Disrespect the buy pressure. They were scattering buy pressure. They bought it until they now created the presence of what? Of a long upper shadow, showing that what? Buyers have been defeated. Sellers are now in control of the market, and boom, the market will crash. The market moves to the other direction. It's a very simple candlestick pattern. No stress at all. Who was winning before? It was buyers. They were winning. Then we got to a top. Buyers were winning. No wahala. Then we got to a top. By the time we got to the top, buyers did not stop. They have no respect. They continued buying. All right? So they have zero respect. We got to the top and buyers continued what? Buying. They were still buying. Kai, sellers say, no, this thing is too much. Let's control this market. Then sellers step their leg inside. Remember, this is the last pressure of buyers in the market. So if sellers win them here, that means that sellers have most likely what? Gained control over the market. So sellers won. They push the market back. They say, no, buyers, no further. And by pushing the market down, they created something for us. They created a structure for us. That structure now gave us the understanding that, sellers have entered. Hey, sellers are in control of this market. What did they create for us? They created, first of all, the presence of what? A long upper shadow. What was the next thing they created for us? The next thing they created for us was what? A small real body. Next thing, market crashes. That is the psychology of what? The bearish pin bar or the shooting star. Very simple. Now, all this is plenty talk. Let me show you literally from our charts. Let me show you where? From our chart. All right, good. So now I want you to see something. No, now. Oh, kai. So I want to see something. Now, you see, there's no reason why you should come and be looking for candlestick inside here. There's no reason why. See this place where I put this dot here. Don't go and look for candlestick. Look for something here now. Look for something at this. At least see the move. Look for something at this tops here. You see good something. See top here. See good bottom. See good top here too. There's a move that accompany. There's a move that accompany them. See a good bottom here. From this move, from this bottom, see where we went to. Do you understand? That's how this thing works. See this very beautiful top up here. See it up there, right? From that top, see another good top here. From that top, you see, those are where you should be looking for candlesticks. I don't want to be saying this thing over and over. Don't come and zoom in inside here like this now. You don't come and zoom in, see, you don't come and zoom in and be like, boss, we'll see a pin bar. Do the work now, right? It's not nice. Try to zoom out small. Just zoom out small. You see, if you zoom out small, you can easily see the good top and bottoms that you can check, right? So let's check some good top and bottoms. Like for instance, this one first of all. Let's check it. So you see, now what will I do? I will zoom into that place and say, is this place carrying my candlestick? It's not, right? Because we're looking for a pin bar, bullish and bearish, right? It's not necessarily carrying my candlestick. So I will zoom out again and say, hey, that one no day there. Then I will now come here and say, okay, no wait. What about this one? Is it carrying my candlestick? I will now zoom in. And of course, it's not carrying my candlestick. As you can see, it's not carrying what I'm looking for. What do? I zoom out again. Life is not supposed to be hard. I zoom out again. I come to this top here. See this one now. I say, is it carrying my candlestick? So what do? I shift small. I zoom in and check if it's carrying it, right? And I see that, okay, true, it carry them for here. Can you see? So he carried it there, right? But now, okay, now watch. Can you see the entire move, right? So I can also still check here and say, okay, wait, this one they carry am. Don't worry, we'll talk about the candlestick. Relax. This one they carry am. I will zoom in there, right? Does he have it, right? Now look at this one. This is not a perfect pin bar to me, right? But it's a good pin bar. It's not perfect though. Remember, I said for us to get a perfect one, right? We need to make sure that what the size of the real body is at least the size of the wick is at least twice the size of the real body. That's the major thing we said. Okay, so good. So let's trade this guy that is here. Let's even see if this guy matches our criteria. All right, so look at that. Now let me show you what I mean by matches our criteria. Let me zoom it out completely. And let's look at the structure. Can you guys see the structure? So what? A long upper shadow. A what? A long upper shadow. A what? A long upper shadow. So I'm going to carry just our rectangle tool. Let me carry our rectangle tool and try to measure it. No, I'm not saying you should measure it like this. So even with my clear eye, I know that okay, no, this thing entered at least 2 times, right? I'm just trying to show you what I mean. Okay, I beg. Before somebody go to tell me, say, boss, I can't measure. So look at this, right? Oh yeah, let's just carry it like this. You see to the bottom there, right? Let's carry it and let's keep it on top at the bottom there. You see that thing? Now, what we are trying to when we say we want the wick, when we say we want the wick, it should be at least twice the size of this guy. What we mean is this. Now that we have gotten the size of this guy, you see we have gotten the size of this guy, right? Now let's watch something. Carry it. Let's go up. I just hope that it will not affect this thing. It's affecting it, affecting it. Let me use my undo tool. Good. Oh, it's affecting it. Can I not just move the tool? I'm trying to remember where I can just move the tool. There's a way I can now. There's a way I can. But it's so hard to move the tool. So let me extend it a little bit more. So I think from here now I can easily just be able to move just the tool. Good. So let's come back and measure it. What are these people say? Sure. What group is this now? So now let's move up with this. Now watch. You see, watch this. So this is one time now. This is the size of this guy, right? See it here. This is one time. It has entered the week one time. We are say, okay, no wahala. This one don't enter one time. Abi? Yeah, enter one time, Abi. Now let's try entering it twice. All right. So I'm going to get another rectangle to and measure the same length. I'm just trying to show you what I mean when I say, because somebody is going to ask this question and I don't want to answer this thing when I come back. So I just want to show you exactly what I mean by when I say the size of the wick. Although some people already understand this, right? But when I say the size of the wick should be at least twice the size of the real body, this is what I mean. All right. Good. So let's keep that one there too, shall we? So let's move it. Put it exactly where that guy stopped. Can you see? Is you understanding? You see that gently, the size of this body can enter this wick 2 times. So this is a perfect pin bar. It's a what? It's a perfect pin bar. And you can see that in as much as this is a top and I'm supposed to be looking for a bearish, I'm looking for a bearish pin bar, the candlestick itself is green. That means it's bullish candlestick. But what did I say? Whether it's green or red, no concern us. What concerns us, my friends, is the structure. The structure. The structure that it has the what? A longer upper shadow. That is number one structure. Number two structure is that it has what? A small real body. All right. Let me see what group is making this call, please. All right. So I'm sure you understand it now, right? Because somebody was going to ask the question. I think I've done a very good justice to it. Is that this real body, can it enter this week 2 times? If it can, then that is a good pin bar. Yes. Do you understand? So now let's make our entries now. So there are two methods of entry, as we already know. What's the first method? The aggressive method. What's the first method? The aggressive method. Somebody shout aggressive. Somebody shout aggressive. All right. So yes, see very perfect ones. I think this guy is perfect. You see this guy here? I think this is a very perfect pin bar too. Well, let's see. Let's just see what goes first. Let's first of all talk about this bearish one. Let's use the bearish one first now, shall we? So what do we use when we want to enter a bearish pin bar? Long or short? Is Mrs. Fioma on the call? Which of the admin is on the call, please? Wait, oh, can you guys hear me? I hope I'm not out of this call. All right, thank you. Jesus. Because I call it and I only made it for call. All right, short. Thank you. Short. So use a short. Exactly what I'm telling people is what I'm doing. So it's not as if I'm telling people one thing and then doing another thing. I'm not Tinubu. All right, I'm not Tinubu. Okay. So where did you even find yourself? Oh my God. I think it was around this region here. Chineke mo. Where did you even find that guy? I've forgotten where we found it. Anyways, I've seen another one, so it don't concern me too much. Where did we find it now? I wanted to show you guys the two methods of entry there. Okay, yes, I think it's up here. It's up here. Around this region here. Yes. So this was where we found it. I've seen another one in the current chart, and we'll go there and go and look at that one too because it looks beautiful. All right. So we'll take our short position to, as usual, come to where this guy closed. Since it's a bullish candlestick, he closed above his open. So of course, this is where he closed, right? You see it? See as I'm doing it. Let me explain again. You see that ball in the middle? Carry that ball gently and go and put it where this guy closed. Don't stress me and don't stress you. Carry him. Come put him where? Where that guy closed. Now you can move one step further, but on the same line. On the same line that it closed. Then you take your position quickly. So this is short position tool, right? The first thing I do is what? What's the first thing I normally do at the switch? I will what? I will adjust the stop loss. This is aggressive entry, right? Immediately the guy close. I will do what? I will adjust the stop loss. So see now as I've adjusted my stop loss now. Some of you don't adjust your stop loss. You are unwise. I've said it. You are unwise. Why did I say you're unwise? Because is that what is the stop loss? Is that the stop loss you carry and go and put in your exchange? No. Adjust it so that you know that okay, yes, this is the best place. That what's the stop loss? A stop loss is a level where if market gets to you, you see that okay, no, there's no hope for that trade again. That's what a stop loss normally means to you, right? So you have to say, okay, no, my stop loss normally is a little bit above my candlestick pattern, a little bit above my zone, a little bit above. If market gets to that level, that means also most likely that trade has been what? Invalidated. The trade is now invalid to me. So let market close me out of the market. Do you understand? That's what the stop loss is. So you have to be careful with that, right? Then see now, I can now target 1:2. Very simple. You see, 1:2 what? 1:2 got in very easily, right? And see now, you can see that in as much as I have zoomed out like this now, right? If I want to send it now, just zoom out like this small, right? And then I will do what? I will just download it. I will download it here, right? And send it to the group, right? Now, me, if I come here now, if the switch comes to look at your work, I can just zoom out like this. Okay, yes, I can see it. 1:2. See, your 1:2 is even so, right? It's very easy work. Please, let's not stress ourselves. Don't come and be showing me. Some of you have candles, have this thing that's like this. Don't do that thing. Use this price section here to make your candlestick large or small. Yourself. Then zoom in small to have a better view. Do you understand? That's all. So yes, that's the first method of entry, right? So let me see. I think our target 1:3. Yes, so 1:3 was fully targeted and we hit our TP, right? We hit our TP and it was very beautiful, right? So as you can see, TP hit at this level there. You see that candle that week there, that week plus our TP, what can they go? Very simple work, right? Good. The second method of entry is the method of retest. We are doing this over. It's the same thing, the same thing for all the candlestick patterns. Still the same thing for here too, right? Carry it and put it where? In the middle of the what? The pin bar. Now see what the retest method on the pin bar can do to us. Put it in the middle of the pin bar, make it a straight line, right? Straighten it out, of course. Then take your short position. Come to the candle after the pin bar. Some of you will talk about retest, right? And you're putting your long position to, or your short position to on the candle, on the pin bar candle. Why? Or on the doji candle, or on the engulfing bar candle. Why? It's retest now. So you're saying that the market has closed and left you, or you want to enter at a better position after the market closed. So market has closed now, so you cannot enter on that candle anymore, right? You have to enter on the current candle, right? And the current candle will most likely be the second candle. That's where you cut it, right? So carry it and go up on that line there. Carry it and go up on that line. Don't put it on the next candle, because I saw some of you doing one very, very foolish thing. You carry it and come and put on top of the candle itself. Come and put it on the candle and say, boss, is retest. That's not retest. Now retest is at the line. It must be at the line. Put it on the line there. Gang, gang, gang. Good. Very simple. Let's not stress each other. So our retest got what? Triggered. Good. Very good for us. Now stop loss is the first thing you put. Stop loss is the first thing you deal with. Carry your stop loss. Put it what? A little bit above what? Your pin bar. Target 1:3, 1:2. Anyone you want to target, that's your own wahala. But 1:2 is the minimum. So this is 1:3. But now we target 1:5 because pin bar likes it too sometimes. So this is basically 1:6.56. So this thing that some of you saw here, this thing basically is not 6:5.6. No, it's 1:6.56. Okay. The one they don't put it here. There's no reason to put it there. It's 1:6.56, or they will just normally traders call it 6RR. That is 1:6 risk to reward ratio. That's sometimes how they call it. Do you understand? Sometimes they call it like that. I'm just telling you the advanced terms, right? But 1:6.56. That's what this thing is. It's not 6:5.6 something, whatever, right? Good. This, my friends, is the retest method. Very clean, very simple. Very, very clean, very simple. See this. Pin bar, put your line in the middle, make your entry on the line. That's where you place your tool. So it's limit order. Don't ask me what is limit or market order, please. We'll get to futures trading, all right? Let's leave that for that, okay? Let's leave that for that, all right? Very, very good. So very, very simple stuff. Before you know, you already hit a 1:6 trade. You're out of the market. It's a beautiful thing, all right? Let's go back to that current chart, because I saw one very beautiful thing by there. I want to show you again. Although I don't think it has retest method, but let's go back to that current chart. I like this. So let me show you that the reason why market crashed just a few days ago was because of a damn pin bar. What candlestick pattern can you see here? So now look at it. Now let me show you literally. Now I've come into this market, but this engulfing bar has closed. You see now, that engulfing bar has closed. So there's no way I can literally. I don't just want to come and rush and enter with this one now. Of course, this one is still at entry. It's almost at the close of the engulfing bar, so I can still enter that candle there. Do you understand? But guess what? I will now say, okay, no, let me enter with what? With retest method. All right. I can now carry my tool and come in the middle of this engulfing bar now. Place it there. Do you understand? I'll place it there, right? Place it in the middle there. You see that, right? Then I will draw a straight line to the side. See, now I'm showing you literally retest method in the current chart now, so that you understand what I'm saying, right? So since it's retest, now let me ask you a question. Has this candle touched this line again? The candle has not come to that line, so I cannot rush and come and put it on top of the candle. But what will I do? And I also cannot put it on the engulfing bar now because the engulfing bar has closed. The bar has closed, so I cannot say I entered after the engulfing bar. Do you understand? Good. So I will now carry jejely. Carry my short tool now. See, I'll come and put it where? On the line, but not on the engulfing bar. The next candle, which is the current candle I'm seeing, right? I put it there. You see, I'll now put my stop loss where? A little bit above my engulfing bar. Can you see that? Right? A little bit above my engulfing bar. So my entry is at 68,523. My stop loss is at 69,000, right? I can now target 1:2 or 1:3. And 1:3 is at this level, 66,000. So what I will be hoping for is that market will now come back and touch that place and pick me. And you see that the market is moving and there's no blood, there's no thick or solid zone. You see that there's no solid zone anywhere. Why do you think there's no solid zone? It's because the market has not triggered. This tool is important. The market has not triggered. So now let's wait for tomorrow probably and see what happens, right? Literally, let us just see what happens. Okay, good. You can see that the same thing that we were discussing yesterday, dragonfly doji, is what moves this market like this. See that? Let's come back to our topic for today. Where's that guy? Can you see the pin bar? Can you see it? The first one we saw was a bullish candlestick. This one now is now bearish candlestick. So, but it doesn't change anything. It's the structure that matters. So we have seen two bearish candles, and I'm not showing you any other one again. So I'm just going to do only the aggressive here because as you can see clearly, the retest method did not work, right? The market did not pick us and the market just left us. This is what I said. I said sometimes retest will not work because market might just start dumping straight. Do you understand? And that's one of the problems some of you have. You think retest works every time. It doesn't. Really wants to follow. Hi, and I'm single. Use it for meditation. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Use it for meditation. So this one closed here, right? I'll carry one candle forward. I don't want to be seeing you carrying your candles behind. Why the hell are you carrying your candles your two behind? Why are you carrying your two behind? Put it on top of just at best, just put it on top of the candlestick that you're talking about. Let's just know that okay, no, it's on top, you put it. But for a cleaner chart, right? Put it one step below, one step ahead, sorry, which is the next candle where that guy closed. All right, exactly where the pin bar closed is the next candle that you put it on. Very simple. Touch up. Bam. Stop loss should be where? Stop loss should be a little bit above, just a little bit above there, right? And that's done. That's good, right? Now we can target 1:2 very simply. Sorry. Let me use my undo tool. Good, of course. So I've taught you guys that one too. You see, 1:2 give me my work. 1:3 unko. 1:3 give me my work. See I'm now. I think 1:4 can give me my work too. You see I'm now. How do I know? I'm just measuring the line towards the side here, right? And then now we can now move this guy. We can move this when we can move it. Because some of you, your team already hit TP here, but you are still moving it to the end as if you are trying to go to the wall of Jericho. Now that the chair has not hit my TP, I'll just try to drag it to the side to see if it actually hits my TP. Do you understand? Then I can now do something like this. And what do you see? You see that it finally did what? Touch the TP area. Once your candle touch the TP area, it has hit your TP. Once it touches your TP area, it has hit your TP. Right? So as you can see very diligently, what the switch is doing is that the moment he puts his tool, he first of all arranges his stop loss. That's the first thing. Once you arrange your stop loss, then you can now easily be able to manage risk to reward very simply. So I'll show you guys two bearish pin bars, all right, or two shooting stars. Now let's go and find. So you see that this move is actually it's a very insignificant move, right? Because see how small it is, Abby. But don't worry. Let's see what plays out. Let's see how it plays out by tomorrow. All right. So now let's go and look for bullish pin bars. Okay, bullish pin bars. So I'll just zoom in to try to see if I can find what I'm looking for, and I can't find it there. So let's keep moving. That one is not perfect for me. I don't like it too much. So see another bearish one up there. This is what some of you are sending to me. So that's why I said you will see that candlestick today. This is what some of you were sending to me, right? And you were calling it a gravestone doji. That's not a gravestone doji. Can you not see real body there? Why are you acting like you are blind? Now that you want to do wrong thing, you're acting as if you are blind, Abby. Don't worry. I'm looking at you. Me and the angels are watching you. We'll give you blindness. we'll give you blindness because now look at this guy. Look at this guy next year. Does this guy and this guy look the same? Is that not a gravestone doji you are seeing there? Why are you trying to like do this thing now? So please, let's be guided. So I've just shown you guys another bearish pin bar. You can take entries, of course. Let me delete this doji guy. You can take entries, of course, if you want to. Very perfect one, self. Right? So now I want you to also notice that as the switch is showing you these things, he's also showing you that look, the real body is at least twice the size. The wick is at least twice the size of the real body. Can you see? It's all the things I'm showing you. Let's not be like if I'm breaking my rule. I've not broken my rule on any one of them. Never have I. Don't break them too. Cool. So we'll take our short position from there. Where this guy closed, you can move to the next candle. Make it easy for you, right? Close there. This is the aggressive method. Sorry, I used the long position instead of the short. All right. So this is the aggressive method. Put it there. Move one step forward if you want to. You can put it on the candlestick, but don't go back. Don't try me. Don't go back, please. I beg. It's not fight. Don't go back. Put our stop loss where? See, as my stop loss is the first thing. Your stop loss is the first thing you're supposed to deal with. So I told you people now before when we started the class, I told you I'll show you where to put stop loss. I'll show you where to do everything. Have I not fulfilled my words? I also told you guys that before the end of the first week of price action, people will be placing their trades. Have I not fulfilled my word? Even today, somebody placed a very massive trade and made good money from it. I have fulfilled all my words. So please listen to me very carefully. This is now you can target 1:3. You can target 1:2. Anyone you choose to do, right? So see 1:3 here. Then we can target 1:5 too. I think we can target 1:5 for this trade. Yes. So I think this 1:5. 1:5 should have entered here now. So see. I can now move to the side now and check. Bam! See, once you hit my TP, once the candle touches your TP area, I can hit your TP. Then you will not be able to work. You don't need to keep moving it to the side because it will not move. You don't need to keep moving it to the side. Do you understand? So bam! TP hit. First method, which is aggressive, right? I've done it. Now I'm doing this thing over and over and over and over again, right? I've even seen a bullish pin bar here, so that is good. Let's do the second method of entry again because I said I will not do it again, but don't worry, it's me and you people, so I'll do it again. Now the next method is retest, right? Enter at the middle of the of the pin bar. Enter at the middle of the pin bar. It's me that created this method, though. You will not believe it. I'm the one that created this method because I studied the candlestick patterns too much. Come on the second candle, the next candle after the pin bar has formed. Come there, carry it, go straight and put it on top of that line and check. If the next candle does not hit it, no wahala. So that candle that I put now currently, that place I put my entry now on BTC. It might not hit, or it might take 2 other candles before it will now finally hit my entry, but no wahala. It is still retest method. It's not a must. Some of you are thinking that, oh no, this is retest method. That means it's a must that the candle that started must be the one to touch it. No. Now what? See how beautiful the retest method is. I told you the retest method is very beautiful on pin bars, right? Because normally they are not necessarily very large, right? So now this is 1:2.23. Now that's already 1:2. We have already put 1:2. By the time we get to, I think by the time we get to this place here, we'll have put 1:5. Let's try it and see. Did I lie? I did not lie, did I? I did not lie. 1:5.28. Retest method. You see as I'm doing it, Abby? I think I've done it plenty now. Good. Let's come here. Now let's use the bullish pin bar here. So look at the presence of what? Of a bullish pin bar. You see the move? That's what I'm looking for, my friend. That's what I'm looking for. Don't bend don't carry your candles and put them like this. What is this now? Does this look professional in your eyes? Can you analyze your chart like this? Does this not look haphazard to you? This is one of the reasons why the chart still confuses you, because this thing looks haphazard to you, right? Just use the price section here. Use the price section. Draw it so that your candle can become bold small. You see, my candle is becoming bold now that I'm drawing my price section. That is beauty. So you can see that this candle on its own is what? It's a bearish candlestick, right? But it's what? A bullish pin. Simple. Because we said the color does not matter here. Whether it's bearish or whether it's bullish, it no matter. It's the structure that matters. And what is the structure? A long lower shadow. A what? A long lower shadow. That is all. So we take our long positions now. All right. Good. Carry your long position too. We are using aggressive now. We are using aggressive. How do you put aggressive? Where the guy closed, gang, 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 gang. Where this guy closed, he closed here because it's a bearish candlestick. So definitely he closed below his open. So he closed there. You can move one step further and place it. So see now. Next, you see as I just came down straight to come and take stop loss. Don't Emeka, don't try me. Put your stop loss very clear. You see, a little bit below your candlestick pattern, a little bit below your candlestick pattern. Very simple. Then you can target 1:5. Let's see if we can target 1:5. Aggressive. Oh, this is aggressive actually. And we hit 1:5. This is what? Aggressive. This is what? Are you understanding me? It's aggressive. We cannot use the other one. We can't use retest here because retest did not retest. As you can see, the retest did not happen. So you see, retest did not happen. So I will not show you retest with this one. Let's go and find another one. Okay, let's go and find another beautiful one. All right, cool. I think I have to exit this group because why is the call coming in so much? Wow, my phone is at 16% already. I think I should have blocked it off. All right, good. So let's just quickly do this so that before my phone dies. My phone is at 15%, 16% already. But it's okay. So yes, even at this levels, you can find pin bars. Yes, but don't worry. Let's just is it fight? Um. All right. So let's look for a bullish pin bar somewhere, right? You can see that this one is very perfect. All right, this one is very perfect. If you have entered, you definitely have made money. This is where profit taking will come in, right? This is where you understand how to take profit and everything. So sometimes it might not reach your full TP, yes. Sometimes it might not reach, and I think 1:2 actually hit here. So let's try 1:2 with a normal method. All right, so let's try 1:2. Let's see if 1:2 played out here. I don't think it played out, Sha. Because our stop loss is already very tight, right? So let's try 1:2. So 1:2 did not play out here, as you can see, right? 1:2 did not play out here. Just 1:7 point something. So imagine that okay, your TP was at 1:2. Let me show you. This is where 1:2 is, and you allow the market to get to this point. I do not take profit. That's foolishness. All right. So all those unwiseness will not do it. I'll teach you people how we do it normally. Okay. So let me find the big zones. I want to quickly find the big zones so that we can use them for something important, please. We don't have time. Before my phone dies, I need to answer all your questions. So prepare your questions. I'm coming soon. All right. But I think I'm doing a very good job here today, showing you exactly what you want to see, or exactly what you ought to see. Okay. Show. Give me a beautiful bullish pin bar now. I'm just seeing a lot of bearish ones. Ayalu Balatai. See very beautiful one here. You see it? So I'm seeing mostly aggressive. I want the one that I can use retest to. But let's just use this aggressive too again, right? So as you can see, this is a very beautiful pin bar here. Bullish pin bar or hammer. This is a bullish pin bar or hammer, as you can see, right? You take your long position, right? Come to where the guy closed. He closed below, of course, because the bearish candlestick itself, right? So you close below, move one step further, right? Take entry and watch. Can now put our stop loss a little bit below our pin bar, as you can see, right? So you see the stop loss. Emeka, don't try me. Your stop loss is the first thing you're supposed to do. Arrange it well first. Then you can now talk about risk to reward or TP levels, right? Good. Now I cannot talk about targeting maybe 1:2, right? 1:3, 1:4, 1:5, whatever. I think we hit 1:5 now. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. We definitely hit it. Yes, we definitely hit it. So if we targeted the pure 1:5, right? This is it. So we targeted the pure 1:5. You have hit your TP and boom, from there market would have started down. Because the pin bar, like I told you, is a powerful candlestick pattern. I told you people, it's a powerful candlestick pattern. By the way, this is the aggressive method, all right? So don't get it confused. That is still the aggressive method, all right? Good. See another one here. So we're just finding a lot of them, right? So see another bullish pin bar here. You can see the move that he made, right? It's good too, right? But I'm looking for one that I can use aggressive on. Oh yeah, now Jesus help me now, because I am tired of finding. Now it's your job to necessarily help me. Thank you. You see, I tell the people, it's not stressful. If God likes you too much, you not allow you to be stressing yourself too much. So now look at this beautiful boy here. See the beautiful boy? You see him? It's a very beautiful pin bar. It gives me what I want, exactly how I want it. Right? Good. Take your position tool, right? Let's come there and let's trade it. The aggressive, right? So you can put it on top of where it closed. You can move one step further, right? On the exact line where it closed, right? One step further, you place your entry. Don't worry. Next thing you adjust to what? Your stop loss. A little bit below the pin bar. All right. Very good. So this is currently 1:2.7, 1:27. Sorry. You can also target 1:5 here. Of course, you can see that, as you can see, it took a long time before we hit our TP, right? But we're targeting basically 1:5. That will be it. So this 1:5, right? And then it took some days, took some days, but boom, aggressive entry, full TP hit, no wahala. Once the candle touches your TP area, your TP has been hit. I'm saying that again. All right, good. So that's the first method of entry. Now let us try the second method of entry, which is now the what? By retest method. Now we'll show you the retest method must not be on the next candle after the candlestick pattern. No, now that's not how it works. All right, good. Carry your line, right? Carry your trend line gently, gently, gently come to the middle. All right, come to the middle. Can you see? Come to the middle there. Can you see that? Right, draw it straight line. Okay, draw a straight line there. Now what? Take your long position, right? Put it here. I'm coming. In as much as this is where it's triggered, that's what some of you are doing. You come and start it here like as if you're in this market. If you're not in this market, where's the best place that you put it? Just like how I did with that engulfing bar that is there, right? With that engulfing, I think engulfing bar, right? Just like how I did on that live market just now with BTC, right? Carry it gently and come and put it on the next candle. Why are you stressing your life? Put it on the next candle and hope that it will hit. Hope, all right? Hope that it will hit, because even if you carry you on the second candle, it's a good thing. But sometimes it doesn't. Okay, but never using retest method. Never use retest method and say and put the tool on the candlestick itself. All right, never carry. Now I cannot carry that, come and put it on the doji and say, okay, no, besides it's not the middle. No, you misuse the tool, you abuse the tool. All right, so you see I put it after the doji, but you can see where can you see where it's blurred, because this was where it now finally triggered. It's what I'm trying to teach you. Now finally triggered there, right? But first of all, the first things first is to what? Arrange our stop loss. Put our stop loss a little bit below the zone. So as you can see, 1:5 already, our foot hit. This 1:5, 7.76. This one is to 5.76. If we're doing just normal 1:5, we would have hit TP already, right? Our TP, okay, at this level, so our TP has already hit. I hope you know, right? When the candlestick touches your area of TP, your TP has been hit, and this line will stop moving. Okay? No matter how much I drag this thing to the side, that line will not move. Can you see? Can you see? The line will never move. Never. All right. Very good. So full TP hit, and my friends, this is the retest method using a bullish pin bar. Thank you. Wow. So your questions are going to have to be a little bit fast today because God. Oh yeah. Start asking your questions. I don't see my screen here. All right, so I'm waiting for questions. If you want to ask question, write your question. What measure can we use to identify the perfect top and bottom in a live chart? Are you hearing yourself? How do I know that a retest method work? This won't work. How do you know that a retest method won't work? You will not know. All right, you will not know. Okay, you will not know. It's only when it doesn't work that it doesn't work. I'm getting a little bit confused. My question is this: please, all these analysis we have been doing as examples are trades or activities that have been completed earlier before. Hence, our taking profit or losses comes from the ongoing candlesticks. Where actually do we take our decisions on the past trades or the current market trend? You are learning now, so use past market data. This is technical analysis I'm teaching you, and technical analysis is using past market data to predict future market outcomes. So first of all, see the past market. What me and you are doing, we are trying to study past market data now, right? So I'm showing you the things that you should look out for when you come to studying past market data. By the time you understand them, if you come to the present market data now, you understand it too. Just like how I went to go and open the position. This is what I'm saying. Some of you will finish class and go and sleep. You see somebody entered a particular trade. He entered two trades actually, right? With just candlestick pattern. In fact, he studied a particular pair to the point that he told me that, boss, this candlestick pattern works very well for this pair. He's studying it. But the only way he can study is because he has first of all done his assignment on past market data. He understands it now. He has understood pin bar and golf pin bar and all those things, right? That I've taught. Then doji, right? He will now go and look for it inside those particular candles, those particular pairs, and see that okay, it works. He will now come to live chat and be waiting for one of them to form. That's all. That's all. Right? What's the difference between candlestick and candlestick pattern? A candlestick is the candlestick you are seeing. Is every candlestick you are seeing there? Have I told you every candlestick there is a candlestick pattern? I haven't, right? But candlestick pattern is a formation or is a shape that a candlestick or a group of candlesticks take after a period of time. So this one now is formation. It's not that it can be one candle, it can be 5 candles, it can be 10 candles, it can be 2 candles, right? But a candlestick is just that candlestick that you're seeing there, just that one thing that you're seeing there, right? That's the candlestick. So don't confuse that. If you didn't get what you want in a chart, can you go to another and how can? Of course you can, right? Don't ask me how can I do that. Go and watch the class on TradingView. I will not tell you. Go and watch the entire class on TradingView. So uh, before we take a trade like this, is it the last candle we'll be looking at before we take a trade? You can be looking at the current candle or the last candle, depending on the one that forms what you want, right? The last candle might have formed your price action, right? Or your candlestick pattern, right? And once it has formed this, then you now look for the method to enter. If you came too late, you can use the retest. If you are still very early, like we were on BTC, although I did not want to enter aggressively, you can use the aggressive method. So it depends, right? Are you a swing trader? Of course, of course. Sir, you didn't give assignment. Oh, don't worry, I've not spoken yet. Oh. Ah, assignment is simple. Get me a bullish pin bar and a bearish pin bar. Just go into your chart, get me a bullish pin bar at a perfect bottom, get me a bearish pin bar at a perfect top. Wow, my phone is 13%. Let's keep going. Yeah, just watch the video again. You definitely understand it. Yes, you definitely understand it. Can we enter with CMP, sir, on Bitcoin? I'm not giving you signal. I'm not giving you signal, please. I noticed that none of the candlestick patterns form at the order block or fair value gap. What the which one is order block or fair value gap? You sure? Have you seen what you? I wish I had the power to be unmuting people. I would have unmuted you now so that you can talk about the full characteristics of an order block. Let's know if you truly know an order block. Then when you see it, let's go and check together if we don't see price action there. There's no way. There's no way the market will move without price action. I can promise you this. There is no way the market will move without candlestick pattern. And don't make me to enter my chart. If I enter my chart now, go and find like 100 fair value gaps and show you how market use price action digitally that you already know. I will not look for ones that you don't know. I will show you the ones that you already know. Can't do that. Don't stress me on. All these ahead people that like jumping to the end of class when class have not even reached. We're not even going to read there. So, understood. But I need to ask question to make sure if I understood. To hit TP, is it when you stretch it, it touches entry? When you stretch it, how? What do you mean by when you stretch it? How do you know you have hit your TP? Something I just said. I said once that candle, right? Once those candles touch your TP area, your TP has been hit. Once the candles move, after a while, they touch your TP area. Maybe you set your TP at a 1:2 or 1:3 or 1:4. Once the candles touch it, once the candles have moved towards that direction and touch it, right? You know that, okay, yes, your TP area, your TP has been hit. If they move against you and go and touch the one below, that means your SL has been hit. Do you understand? And once it has touched one of those zones, it will stop. The move will stop, right? What do I mean? That solidness will stop completely. You no longer be seeing solid things again, right? Boss, I read the second paragraph. I'm not referring to retest method. What measure can we use to identify the perfect top and bottom in a live chart? Sometimes once the candle closes with any of the above mentioned candlestick patterns, hoping the market to reverse, yet it keeps going against the structure. Boss, read the second paragraph. It keeps going against the structure because sometimes it can happen. That thing is normal in the market. Sometimes even a perfect setup can fail. Do you understand? A perfect setup can fail. And how do you even know what tops and bottoms are now? You don't necessarily even know how to find them. Unless somebody has taught you one crazy market structure one day, somewhere, right? But when we get to market structure, you now be seeing those top and bottoms yourself, and you'll be seeing how we use these candlestick patterns, gang. You see it. All right. Good. Please, can you show us how to set up the long and short position tools correctly? Maybe tonight or tomorrow. My own is showing the values in percentages, not in ratios. That's not true. I said that's not true. David, go to your chart, go and screenshot it like that, carry it and send it on the Telegram group. Let me go there. Do it. You have 2 minutes. Do that now. We see the arrow hitting the TP before we know that we have placed the tool correctly. Is it compulsory? What arrow are you talking about? Wait first. I don't think I have shown any arrow. Or are you talking about this? Are you talking about this guy here? Right? Are you talking about where is it? Okay, let's say for instance, this guy now. Are you talking about this? Are you talking about this guy here? Right? And that's the only way you know that your TP has hit, because once it touches here, you see that it will stop moving. That's what I was saying. Even if I move it to the side, oh, it will not move again. You see, that yellow has stopped moving. So that's when you know that your TP has been hit. Right? After setting your 1:2, 1:3, right? Once the candle moves in your direction till it touches your TP level, right? It will stop. That's the beauty of this tool. It will stop. So look at it. Let's say I was targeting 1:2 on this trade. Daniel said his own is showing in percentages. I'm sure this is what you're talking about. This thing here. I'm sure this is what you're talking about. See where risk to reward ratio is. And I showed it here during this class. See where risk to reward ratio is here. It's not this thing down here. Leave these things. See what we are talking about here. You see, this 3.02, that's risk to reward ratio. Okay, good. Now, like I was saying, let's say we set our risk to reward to 1:3. By the time candles now move in our direction as we set it, we are opening short and candle market now start falling, right? And touch this zone, our TP has already hit. Can you see as it touched the level? TP don't hit, everybody don't rest. That's all. This is how you to know that your TP has been hit, right? And I said that in like 5-7 times in this class. So yes, this is how to know your TP has been hit. Once the candles have moved to your direction to the point that it touched towards your TP area, because remember how the long and short position to is now. This is the entry, this is the stop loss, this is the TP. This is for a short position, right? Entry, stop loss up there, TP down here. So once the candles move and touch the TP area, that means you have hit your TP level, right? If it goes up against you and touches this guy here instead, this is SL here. So that means that's touched your SL level, all right? And it will not move again. Like, I mean, this dark part, but it will not move again, all right? That solid part there will not move again. You see that there's a slight difference. You see that there's something solid here. It's different from this one. This one is just light. This one is solid. This solid part will not move again, no matter how much you move the trade to this. You move your tool to the side. Okay, good. I think I've answered 2 people's questions now. Is it compulsory? We see the yeah, good. So yes, if the arrow has not touched that place, that means your TP has not hit. Just know it. Okay. I hope the assignment is simple. The assignment is simple. Get me a gravestone. Just a gravestone. Get me a bullish pin bar and a bearish pin bar. All right. A bullish pin bar and a bearish pin bar. A bullish pin bar at the bottom, a bearish pin bar at the top. If you want to take a trade, for instance, are we supposed to look at the last candle? What do you mean by a last candle? Like, what do you mean by the last candle? Don't be rigid with the market, please. I'm begging you people, don't be rigid with the market. If you are thinking you are just coming into the market to look at structure, look at this one, look at that one. So you can see now, why am I taking a trade? So this is a current market, right? Why did I take this trade? Why did I take this damn trade? It's because of what? This engulfing bar that happened here. That's why I'm taking this trade. So I'm hoping that the market will come and retest. This is a retest method I'm using now. Hoping that the market will come and retest before the market starts falling. So this is the last candle that formed, right? But this candle might even have formed like ages ago. What do I mean? I mean, it should have formed, maybe it should have already formed by, let's say, at this level here. But as long as the retest has not happened once, I can hope that the market will come and do the retest. So, but basically, you just look for your candlestick pattern. If you come to the chart now, let's get another pair. Let's get another pair. Let's say fat coin. I think I traded fat coin recently. Wow. The guy dumped so hard. Wow. How serious dumping, you know? Serious dumping. Right? Now, for instance, right? Let's say we get to this level. Why is the market even dump self? I think Bitcoin was pumping today. Now look at this guy now. I can't use this guy to enter a trade. I can't use the current candle to enter a trade because it's nothing to me. Is it something to you? It's not something to me, right? But at least let's say the last 2 candles now, I can see that, okay, there's an engulfing bar here, right? So I can use the second method of entry to take the bearish engulfing bar. I will now carry what? The retest method. Carry my candle and put it in the middle here. See? You see that one, right? I'll now take the short position too, right? Place it on top there. Hope that this candle will come and touch it, or the next few candles will come and touch it. That's all. So I'll now put it. I'll now put my stop loss where my stop loss will now be a little bit above the engulfing bar, right? Where will I now target? I can now target 1:2 or 1:3. See, can you see? I'm now targeting 1:2. So I'll now target 1:2 on Fatcoin, right? And I'll now keep it there. See, I'll now keep it here like this, right? That's all. So what did I use? I just used the last candle here, the last 2 candles, because the last 2 candles is what I know, right? It's a candlestick pattern that I know at least, right? And those are the current candles. The last 4 candles, they are the current candles of the market, right? Those are the things that we can now use to make trades. Please, the assignment. I think I've spoken the assignment already again. If you didn't get what you want in the chart, can you go to another? Yes, you can go to another. And how you can do it, go and watch the Trading View Exposed class. Because I did that. I did that even now. So I think I did it now. Yes. On when and what can make one to use aggressive or retest method. Well, aggressive method is quite simple. It's just let's say you caught the market early and then you wanted to enter, right? Right away. If you want to enter right away, good. You enter, right? The retest method is basically sometimes, as you can see now, like in this particular situation, you can notice that I'm entering retest because the candle has already closed. The engulfing bar has closed, gang, 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 right? But I'm also entering and I'm also entering by retest, right? Because this candle is very long. Look at it, it's very long, right? So I'm trying to make sure that I have a good stop loss. That's number one. So I'm having a good stop loss, or let's say the candle weak sometimes will be too long, right? So you can enter by retest method, or let's say the candle has left you, you want to make a better entry or a safer entry, you can also use the retest method. That's it. Is it the candle itself that will move? Yes, now it's not candles that are moving on their own. Were you the ones that move? Were you the one that moved the candle? It's market activity that will move the candles in the direction that the candles move, right? The candle is just a representation tool, right? So it's what is happening in the market that the candles are showing you. This is what I am saying. It's what I am saying, and it's what I want to avoid. I don't want you to be looking at this chart like a robot. The chart is alive. It's people. People are in those charts. Yes, people are the ones that are creating those things. It's the fight between buyers and sellers that those candles are representing for you. The candles are not just forming on their own. Corrections on what? I don't know if I answered that if I corrected this thing. If your RR is 1:2 and your TP is not hit, what do you do, please? You wait now. You wait. You wait. It either goes to your SL or it goes to your TP level. So you wait and see which one we hit first, right? That's all. Your own work, ba. Your own work. Your own work is to make sure that you get your price action correctly, you get your reason for entry correctly, right? You get your stop, you put your stop loss a little bit above or a little bit below your candlestick pattern. You put your TP 1:2, 1:3. Then you sit down and watch. That's your work. So if you try to just do anyhow and then be hoping that it will hit your TP, that's rubbish. That's the reason why you're learning technical analysis. You're learning technical analysis so that you can know what you are doing. That's why I gave you guys SL level and TP levels. I don't think there's anybody that's taught you technical analysis that was showing you, see where you put TP or see where you put SL, right? But I'm showing you all those things. The reason why I'm showing you is so that that is just your work. Once you're done with that one, you can now sit down fully and wait for the market to do their own work. Wait for the candles to give you what you want, right? Hope for it to give you what you want, but you need to make sure that you're entering what? Completely technical. I explained the TP area too fast. I said once the candles move in your direction and touch your TP zone, your TP has been hit. That's all. That is all. After you have set your 1:2, 1:3, right? You know where TP is, or don't you know where TP is on a long or short tool? You know where is TP. So once the candle moves to that direction and go and touch it, it has hit your TP. That's all. You go. Boss, at times, okay, what will happen if you use the wrong tool? Nothing will happen, no, but you'll be a mad person. Anybody that looks at your chart will just be like, this person dey craze, so right? Because they don't not be looking at your candle and they'll be seeing you too, you'll be seeing your risk to reward ratio. Your risk to reward ratio will be minus 0.0, and you'll be wondering what is going on. Do you understand? So don't try that. Use the correct tool. Use the correct tool. So, but at times these patterns appear in trend continuation. You are just talking plenty big words that you don't understand. That is it. But I'll just tell you, and I will tell you again, the simple thing I told you people, find it at the top, find it at the bottom. That is all. That's my business with you people for now. Leave trend out of this matter. We'll talk about trend later. Good. So my battery is less than 10%. It's okay. It's okay. So yes, please, setting SL and TP. I'm not understanding it. Please kindly elaborate more on that. No, I will not. I should turn your phone. I should turn my phone. Oh God, I beg. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now look at this. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Which Bitcoin did you enter? Bitcoin. Nah, this is too much. This is not the Bitcoin. Now, What do you mean by you don't understand my TP and SL? Do you know where TP and SL is on this tool? Maybe that's where your question is coming from. Maybe that's where your confusion is coming from. Maybe you don't even know what TP and SL is on this tool. Because once you put this tool, once you set this tool somewhere, let's bring it to a place where they don't have any colors. Good. Once I set a short position tool like this here, there are three prices that will appear: a TP level, an entry level, and a stop loss level. Those are the three prices that will appear. So candles move to this direction and hit it and touch it, right? Once it touches it, that means TP level has been hit. That's the meaning of the English I've been speaking. TP level has been hit. So when you are targeting 1:2, for instance, you target 1:2. If the market now, you now pick, the market now move and hit here. Once it touches here, the TP has been hit. When you're talking about TP, you're saying the take profit level. And this is what TP. That's why I give people the assignment to use your long and short tool, right? This is your TP level. So once candles move in this direction and hit it, TP level. When candles move up against you and go and hit this one, SL level. But the ash is always your entry. This is a short position too. So my SL, my TP is below, right? In the same vein, let me remove this one now. If I carry my long position too and I place it on a trade, right? I place it on a trade. There are three prices that appear here. We have TP, we have entry, and we have SL. So if I will, let's say I wanted to target 1:2. I targeted 1:2. Let's say I targeted 1:2, right? Whatever, right? If the market enters, let's say I enter the trade aggressively or whatever, and the market has picked me. If the market comes and come and hit here, TP. Because why? This is TP level. This is TP level. So when the market goes to TP level, it has hit your TP. Once it touches that place there, bam, full TP hit. Right? This is the profit zone. This is profit zone. Now this one down here now is loss, right? So this is because this is my stop loss, it's a long position. It's my stop loss. So if the market turns, instead of going up, the market now turn down. After I open long position, the market now turn down. Come and jam me here. My stop loss hit. That's all. That's all. So it's exactly what I am saying when I am saying that. Okay, look at this brother here now, right? Look at this guy here now. This is what a short position, right? It's a short position. Where is the TP? The TP is around 66,000. That's the TP because it's a short position. The entry is where 74. Where is the stop loss? 76. Now watch. Where did the market move towards? The market moved towards this level, right? And finally, after a long period of time, it finally hit the TP level. It touched the TP level. So that means my TP has been hit. That's what I have been saying. But if the market goes against me now and goes up here and touches this level first, if it touches this level first, that means my stop loss has been hit and nothing will move here. Do you see anything? Do you see any movement up here? No. Where do you see that is solid? Look at it down here. This is the solid part because this is the place that market is moving, right? Good. In the same vein, let's come back. Let me show you people. I think that question has been asked too many times, but if I see it tomorrow and not answer it, I'll just jump it. So in the same vein, I put my short position tool. I had my entry, I had my stop loss, and I had my TP level. Market moved towards the TP level and hit it. Bam. That means my TP has been hit. In the same vein, I had my I had my entry, I had my stop loss level, and I had my TP level, right? As market now moved towards the TP level, TP is this I don't think this thing is confusing. Maybe I'm not just listening carefully, right? So this is short position tools. Now let me look for long position too so that you can see, right? So in a long position like this, right? First of all, I have my entry, right, which is the X level. I have the blue, which is my TP level, right? And I have the black, which is my SL level. Right? See, very simple. As long as this market moves towards the TP level and later hit it, my TP has been hit. So as long as this guy has not touched there yet, that means TP never hit. As long as it has not touched there fully. Now let me give you an example of what I am saying. Let me remove this tool. See, let's say I targeted a very high level, right? See this thing back. Now look at this. We come back here. Don't worry, I'll show you everything now. So where is the current chart now? So necessarily, see, this is my TP area. Don't forget, this is my TP area, 120,000. But the market did not get there. So my TP has not hit yet. But until the market comes to this place and jam it, bam, my TP will now be hit. And if I keep dragging my tool to the side and then it comes to my SL instead, let me show you. Let me show you. Can you see this? Let's move it a little bit more. Let's move it a little bit more so that you can see where your SL hit. Can you see that? So now the market move, did all the big moves, right? And finally came down to my SL level and then come and touched it. So this was the first one it touched. That means my stop loss has been hit. I do not know how to explain it any further for you. I think I have tried to explain it now in a much more simpler term. You have TP, you have just three parts on your long and short tool. You have just TP, SL, and entry. I explained those things very vividly that day. And now I'm showing you that when the market moves towards that direction and touches the TP first, that means your TP level has been hit. That's all. Good. So please assuming I woke up or came back and decided to open the trading view to see what the market is doing for the day, and I spotted the pin bar at the bottom, but one or two bullish candles have already formed after the pin bar. Can I still enter the trade or should I leave the opportunity and wait for another opportunity? Number one, what happened to retest method? So you try retest method. That's okay. You want to wait for retest. Maybe the market to come and retest you. If God is gracious to you, the market to come and retest it, right? Or you can just leave it and wait for the next opportunity. That is all. All right. Good. How do we know the methods aggressive or retest to be used? How do we know the methods aggressive? Miriam Sola is a new person in this class. I know it. Go and watch the videos. Hmm. The stop loss, is it above entry or a little bit above the shadow stick? A little bit above the candlestick, whether the shadow or the body, a little bit above the candlestick. It needs to be a little bit above the candlestick. The candlestick does not just comprise of the real body, it comprises of the shadows too, right? So if it has shadow up there, make sure that the stop loss is a little bit above the shadow or a little bit below the shadow, depending on which one, whether bullish or bearish candlestick you're talking about. All right, good. You have sent the screenshot to the Telegram group. Okay, good. David Matthew said he has sent the screenshot to the. All right, so let's go to Telegram now, shall we? Where is Telegram? Phone is 7% currently, but it's okay. Once I'm done here, I'll be going offline. Where is the group? So is this David? Where is the guy? I want to know where is the person that sent this thing to the group. I mean, is this one here? Yeah, so he said it's this one here now. Now you see what I said? Is this thing not risk to reward ratio that we are seeing here? Let me change the color of this thing quickly. Is this not risk to reward ratio that we are seeing here? One, like I said, it's one. So if I say you are lying, don't think I'm just trying to say something else. Come here too. Is this not risk to reward ratio you are seeing here? Can you not see the percent that I was talking about? This is what you are looking at. That's not what we are talking about. See, risk to reward is something you can easily read. Risk to reward ratio. Look at it there. All right. So that's the number. So that one now is 1:1. That's what it's showing you there now. Okay. So let's just look at some people's pin bar first. Let's see pin bar. Which of them? Bullish pin bar. Very simple. Does it look like you're using the same chart as me? Go use another chart, guy. Or find another one. You are cheating. Can you see? Full TP hit. Why is full TP hit? Because it touched this TP area. See, the thing touched this TP area. Let me change the color. All right. It touched its TP area. See, just one small week, just touch the TP. As long as it don't touch, I don't touch it. TP is very beautiful. Very beautiful. Let me look at this one too. Let me see. All right. This bearish pin bar is not as perfect as I want, but I'll accept it. It's not as perfect as I want, but I'll accept it. Now you can see, right? The only reason why this thing hit full TP is that what? The market now moved in his direction, the direction that he planned for the market, right? He said, okay, no, he's opening short because of he has seen a bearish pin bar, right? Market moved in that direction and touched. Can you see? TP hit. That's all. So, David, I think I've shown you what you're talking about. You can trade one candlestick pattern. Yes, that's what I'm telling people that there's some people that trade just one candlestick pattern. Some people trade just the pin bar. Some people trade like just the inside bar, which is the one I'll teach you guys tomorrow. Yes, anything that you can master, you master it. Please, which one is TP and the color so I will know while looking at mine. No wonder. So that's where the issue is, eh? That is where the issue is. Go and watch the class on long and short videos. You will know that. I thought the TP is supposed to be up. You see, that's where another issue is. The TP is supposed to be up only for a long position. The TP is down for a short position. That's all. So if you carry your tool, you go and search the name and you see long position, you put it on your chart. That one, the color that is up or the price that is above, that is TP because that is a long position tool. A long position tool. Okay, good. So you can watch the class on long and short tools to master to understand this thing fully, right? Yes. Please, how do we set up RR on our exchange after setting it up on our trading view? How do you set your risk to reward ratio? The risk to reward, what your risk to reward ratio is going to help you with is going to is just going to give you a better setup. So what the risk to reward ratio does is that see this is now a better setup for you to take. So the only thing you are taking from your exchange with this tool is your SL and your TP and your entry. You just carry and go put them exactly like that for your exchange. And you will notice something in your exchange. You will notice that, let's say you entered with a 1:2 bar. You will notice that whatever the SL is under your exchange, the TP will be 2 times. That's the essence of risk to reward. If you enter the trade, you carry the trade from your long and short tool now, and you entered your exchange, and your SL is around 100, let's say minus $100, right? I promise you, whatever, your TP will be what? $200. Yes, so good. Please, guys, go and watch the previous videos. You understand everything better. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yes. Boss, sir, how's mommy's trip back home? She's fine. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice. Can you show me the TP tool, please? I am not seeing this one. Is a new person. Go and go to the YouTube and go and watch all the videos. Don't try to bring us back. Go and watch all the videos gently and calmly. Where can I click to end the trade on spot or futures if I don't want it to get to TP or SL? You click the close button, but leave that for now because I'm not the one that's going to teach you that until we get to futures trading class. Gang, gang, gang. Good. So, okay. I think I've answered every question now. I think I have answered every single question that's there. Right. Uh, is the admin here? Is the admin here? I don't think the admin is here today.
I'm here. I'm here.
All right, all right. So it's Ramad that is here today. That's very good. That's okay. So yes, guys. Uh, that person that's asking me how to locate the close button is a warning. Don't be asking me things that I've not taught you about. I know about it, but I will not tell you anything about it. You go and watch YouTube video and find out. When you read the day that I was supposed to teach you people, I will teach you people. That is all. Don't be trying to push me ahead. You're stressing my life. Don't try to push me ahead. Okay? Very, very good and very, very simple. So yes, I'm handing over my mic right now to the admin and she can now finally end the call. Thank you all.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We appreciate what you've taught us today, and that's really a whole lot to learn. I'll have to go back to it myself. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining and for waiting. please endeavor to do your assignment. And if you have any questions, you can ask the question in the group, and Mr. Switch will be able to answer your questions. So we'll see you again tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock. But please come online on time so that you don't have issues with network and any other thing. So that we can also catch up with what he's teaching. So God bless you all so much. God provides the data and the network available for tomorrow's class. Happy New Month in advance and happy Easter in advance. Good night, everybody.